You can always buy ships with real life money though. Wait, what? Hold on. That's not true. What? No, this is the very first time that something that is up until now only been able to be built and supplied. The only source of retrievers in the universe is players building them until this week. Well, last week. That has never happened before. With any ship. With anything. Destroyers have been allowed for a while. You're right. I've been over this point, but just in case. Destroyers are also given away in the MPE. Therefore, it is not true that every destroyer is made by players. In fact, a lot of destroyers are made by the MPE, which means magically created destroyers are not a change to the game. Magically created retrievers are a different creature entirely. It is important, in my opinion, to make a distinction between those two things. Because if we just say that it's the same as destroyers, I feel like that undermines our argument. Because, yeah, destroyers have been fine. So if destroyers have been fine, why aren't retrievers fine? Well, because destroyers have a precedent of being seeded into the market via things like the MPE. It doesn't matter. But everything else has been a sacred cow. I actually don't even, I would argue that the destroyer thing isn't a bad thing. I would say that, like, bad for the game. It's probably a bad deal for the person picking up the pack, but it's not bad for the game. Like I said, those destroyers, like, you just do the MPE, the career agents, and you get a destroyer. You could get a total of 16 destroyers or something like that per account if you wanted to. Selling them for $3 is, like, you could argue that it's like making it seem like the destroyer's worth something when it's not. No, it's not splitting hairs. There's a big fucking difference. There's a big fucking difference. Because, okay, so if destroyers suddenly became super valuable or whatever, then people could just farm the MPE in order to generate them if they wanted to, right? Therefore, there's no point in which destroyers will become so crazy that buying the $3 pack is going to be this big difference in things. It's not influencing the market. It's not destroying a market that already exists. That market is already compromised by the fact that it's given away for free and they're so cheap. I'm not saying that it's not, like, the best or whatever. Like, sure, it'd probably be better if that also wasn't, like, between the two. It's probably better for them to not sell destroyers either. But my point is that if we confuse destroyers for retrievers, we actually undermine our argument now. And I'll